And welcome. Oh, let me see. Is the camera going to work today? Camera, where are you? There you are. The camera is working. Hey! You need to pull me down. Not that one. Let's grab that and let's move you down right there. There we go. I think that's where we should be. How you doing, chat? Welcome back to this stream. Welcome back to the channel. I, as you always know, am your host, the IronWulf. Right now, I have Knight with me in the Discord. The others may show up later on. Shoes, but hey, yeah. But yeah, so we're back in Dune, and I will give you guys a quick update and base tour of what we've been doing and all that. And then we'll get on with some gameplay, because I need to work on the Atreides stuff. I'm doing the, where is it? It is, well, that's the wreck. I could do that, but I need to escape that. That's something I can do later. Where was it I was working on? It's right there. I am tracking down and doing some stuff. And I also basically, yeah, I got to go to a wreck. Because I'm working on the advancing my career with the Atreides and stuff like that. Stuart, I am doing okay. I do have a little bit of an announcement that will come later in the stream, maybe, if I can deal with it. I don't know. Well, there's things going on that I need to explain to everybody, and I'm not sure how to say it. So, some serious changes coming up. I love this Atreides assault ornithopter skin. I want that. That's one reason why I'm working on what I'm doing. Alice says, hey, says hello, Knight.
Hello.
Yeah, he's there. He's logging in right now.
I just got in.
He was over testing Wrath, which is a game we'll be playing here shortly too. We'll be doing edited content on that. We're going to do a stint on Raft. We've got 7 Days 2.0. We'll be doing a stream on that on Sunday. We'll be back on my server, my private server that we'll be playing that on. And so, yeah, there's a lot of things coming. So, yeah, this is my assault. This is my little tier 5 scout that is armed. I also have, we've got so much gear now. I have this little guy. This little guy here is I call it my getaway car. Because it is a tier 4, but I have installed a tier 5 generator, tier 5 engine, tier 5 boosters, and tier 5 wings on. So it's a tier 5 body frame, but everything else is tier 4, but tier 5 everything else. Yeah, the chassis, the hull is, but everything else is tier 5. So it goes pretty quick. It's my little getaway car. Well, Damien, okay. The situation is this. The house I'm currently living in is going up for sale in about 2 to 3 months. So I have to find a new place to live. Yeah. And I'm not sure. I don't want to stay here. We don't want to stay where we're at. We want to get out of the Philadelphia area. We would love to go to Maine. That is the optimum thing. We would love to move to Maine, and that was the plan. But we may have to move somewhere else. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to try. We may stay around here. We don't know. We really don't want to stay where we're at. My neighbors would love to have me stay. They don't want me to go. But I can't afford to buy this place, and honestly don't want to buy it because it has problems. We have one room we're not currently using because the roof is leaking, which she is in the process of getting taken care of. So, but yeah, okay. This is, like I said, we got an assortment of ornithopters up here, and of course we have our carryall over here, which now has its booster on.
Have you added the wings yet?
No, I haven't added the wings. That's what I need. I need parts. I need the infused plastinium. Yeah, plastinium ingots for that. Because there are 8 wings on this. I do have 2 sets of the blueprints for the rock wings, which will give me a higher top end speed. One thing I do love about this, I'm going to take this out real quick, just a quick jaunt here, is this machine under normal flight tops out at 100. You can look at the size of that booster. That booster is big on the back of it. Okay, so we get it going, we get up here, and I mean, it's slow. It is, okay, 100 is as fast as this will go under normal pressure. But kick in the booster, and we have a temporary boost up to 140. We can maintain that for a little while, and then we got to shut it off so we don't overheat. But if we use that at the right point, it might be enough to get us out of a jam. That in tune with the rock wings, which will also give us a higher top end speed, I believe. It says reduces your maneuverability. This thing is not, so I overheated. This thing is not maneuverable at all. I have no intentions of stopping to stop my streaming and my YouTube stuff. The biggest issue is there might be a lag from between when I move and when I can get back on the air. So I might go dark for a little bit of time. Oh, this thing can carry nothing. It has no cargo space. There's no cargo. I can put 5 people in it, but it has no cargo. No cargo space, no place to put cargo. Oh, and you can't take this, and I can't hook something to it and fly it into the outer world. I have to take this out to the deep desert on its own, and then we have to take the carry-all, the harvester out separately, assemble it, and then you can move it in the deep desert. So yeah, it's quite an operation to get this all up and running and get it, things going. I know, Alice, Damien, I understand that. It's upsetting. It's upsetting. I actually sat down twice now to make a video to explain what was going on and ended up in tears, and I couldn't finish the video. So here we are, we're doing it live. If I break down in tears, I apologize. But our main production floor, nice big open concept. We now have at least one of everything. We got weapons fabricator there, the advanced weapons fabricator there, basic fabricators, both survival and the advanced. Come around here, we have the garment factory fabricator, the advanced garment fabricator, which makes the top end chrome tier armors and stuff, which all requires spice. But we currently have 715 spice melange. That's because we've been mining a lot. Me and the guys have been going out in the off hours. Vehicle fabricator there, advanced vehicle fabricator over there, and repair bench here. And then over here, tucked in this corner, is this boy. This is the large spice processor. We just got in the other day. We have a large spice, large ore refinery here. But this guy, this is the animal. 10,000 spice at a time, 25,000 water. But instead of using a, 100 to 1, it's 50 to 1 ratio on the return. So 10,000 spice melange gives us 200 10,000 spice sand gives us 200 spice melange. I apologize. And yeah, so this guy, and it has 1,000 storage. I mean, I haven't even bothered connecting this to another box because really, when we run it, we just dump stuff into other things. But yeah, we've got residue now. There's a little spice there. And this box, look, we're full of residue. We literally need to start making spice infused fuel to use up some of the spice resin, or we need to find a way of selling it.
Good evening,
JK. How you doing, my brother? Welcome.
Good. My legs and back are a little sore, but that's self-inflicted. That's the gym.
Ah, yes.
I get to do leg day, and now I'm suffering.
I understand that. Yeah, this is our little ore drop. There's some ores in here, but pretty much as soon as we get ores, we start turning them into other things. Like I'm gonna go here and see a little aluminum ore. We do that, but there we go. We're gonna make another 417 duraluminum. We got duraluminum. We have got a lot of duraluminum. We've been making duraluminum for a couple of days now. So we can actually start making more equipment because we're at that point now. We do have plans of putting in more than what we currently have. Do I have a build tool on me? I do not. Build tool. This is actually staked out to put another large processor in here and another large spice mill in here. And the reason for that is this guy here. We have managed to rebuild the harvester. So this guy, yeah. And we're working on upgrading this. We found there are there's soft shoe tracks or something like that will reduce the amount of worm sign it sends out. We actually have blueprints for a faster engine for it. Which, honestly, I don't know why you'd want a faster engine in something that you're pretty much going to want to pick up. I'm turning it around. It should be backed in.
Wouldn't that mean you can travel faster and collect spice faster, though?
The problem is we tested it, and the faster you move when you're picking up spice, the less efficient you are.
Right.
So you want to move slow when you're harvesting. Now, I guess if you came under fire, you give you the ability to run. But honestly, running in this is probably not a good idea.
A large sandstorm.
Look, 75,000 volume. We can carry 1,000 in an assault ornithopter. Okay, 3 ornithopters is, I think we figured it out, right at 20,000 spice. So this guy carries probably 50,000 or better spice at a time. We still haven't filled one up. And 50,000 spice turns into 1,000 spice melange. So we got our one deconstructor down here in the garage because we found out that it's actually better to sell items than to destroy them. And people are like, why is the garage so big? Well, I mean, we've got a couple of buggies in here. This one has the Atreides skin on it. That looks cool.
No, did I not? Or did you mind to? Did someone else get it?
I think someone else got it because we have a buggy in here that has the Atreides skin on it.
I could only do my one, so I constructed that Mark III one.
So let's see. Let me see.
It does look cool, though.
Yeah.
Armored.
Now, this is Dragonis's.
Ah.
He's the head owner on this one. He must have went and got that. It does look good.
I think the buggy's Mark. It's a level 3.
Yeah, I think this is a level 3. This is just one of our early mining rigs.
You need to be tier 3 in order to get the buggy.
Yeah. So. And this buggy is a mixed bag of parts. It's got tier 4 parts and tier 5 parts. It's one of our mining buggies. I mean, damn storms again. Jesus. And then we turn on my light.
Buggy I have over
that
here
didn't help. In here, in this very dark building over here, which is kind of spooky looking, because there's nothing in here. This used to be the power room, and now it contains the death stills the advanced death stills that we have. We have 4 of them running here. Oh. Let me feed these machines. We just... Body sitting in the thing. Do not put water in the tank. So... I'm doing maintenance right now. We're just taking care of maintenance and stuff like that.
Yeah, the buggy I have over at my base is Mark III chassis body. The rear and the hull and the chassis are Mark III. Everything else is Mark V, but everything else I've got to Mark V. It's all just stuff that I've looted.
Yeah. Yeah, and
for what you don't get chassis, hulls, and the utility rear.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah. You don't find body parts. You find parts. So yeah. Yeah, JK. Just before you came in, I was telling chat that my house I'm in is being put up for sale, and I've got to find another place to live. So, I mean, what makes it bad is the fact we don't have a car right now. So, if we move out of town, it's basically we got to find a way to get her to her interviews wherever we end up. And then moving actually might be easier because then we just rent a U-Haul truck. We load everything in the truck and we just go. And we worry about getting a car when we get where we're going. But the problem of it is if we go to Maine, cars aren't any cheaper there than they are here. So it depends where we go, what's going to the situation. And right now it's kind of up in the air. We kind of don't know what the future holds, literally. So, I hate being in that situation.
Yeah, it's never a nice situation.
Yeah,
not knowing what's going on.
Yeah, not knowing, from...
It's not knowing that's the worst part.
Yeah, exactly. It's the unknown, No, I hear somebody outside collecting... It sounds like they're collecting flower sand.
Yeah, I need to go collect a lot more of that so I can make some more silicon.
Oh, yeah. There's an ornithopter out on the dunes there. I can just make it out.
I need to actually go and do some mining for that the jasmium. I've never done jasmine mining before, so I have no idea where it is. But...
Oh, you want to go jasmine mining? Oh, come on! Come to the base. We'll go. I'll drop you right in the middle of the jasmine. You need a radiation suit. You need a radiation suit and radiation pills.
I don't have any pills because I don't have.
We have those at the base. Come to the base.
Go to the base, have we?
Yeah. We have a whole medical section. We got pills. We got bandages. We got radiation suits. Yeah, this box right here.
In danger of death.
Possibly. I mean, there are bad guys, so definitely bring a gun.
I mean, it's not likely that I'm going to die.
Well,
definitely, though.
Not definitely you're going to die. I mean, it is a radioactive area, so if you linger too long, you can die from radiation. And there are bad guys out there that can shoot you.
Yeah, but I'm not going to get eaten and lose all my stuff. Basically.
No. You don't. No, you don't even have to drive you can literally sit in the turret, and I will drop you on the where you need to go.
So I don't even need to move, really, do I?
No, yeah. I mean, you can move around a little bit if you want, but you really don't need to. Matter of fact, if we take this Mark VI laser we have and put on there, you probably won't have to move around at all because this thing carves this 318 on the Jasmine scale. So
yeah, per rock. Okay.
Yeah, per rock. So I mean, yeah. And we could do that. Let's take that. Let's take that.
Well,
and yeah.
Remember the other day we were talking about how I lost those darn wings for my ornithopter?
Yes. Did you find them?
No. I found out that like 4 other blueprints are also missing.
Oh, damn.
2 of the double stitch still suits, one of my whatever the hell that double pistol is, another Mark V compactor, and I can't remember what the last thing was. Oh, and the wings.
Okay, that's not good.
So all the blueprints that I memorized while we were sitting there at D-Dude's base, they all disappeared. Every one of them.
Okay, that is weird. Is that because you were at D-Dude's base, you think, maybe? And not one of our bases?
That could be.
Well, it could be. All right, let me do some repairs on this buggy. These buggies are beat to hell. We've been using them since the beginning.
Radiation suits.
I'm gonna have to do more scanning because for some reason
I'm gonna
all
mark
of my
4 buggy storage on that one. What we got on this one? That's got a
my
mark 5.
things are no longer
Alright.
showing as all my areas are no longer scanned.
Alright, so we're gonna take.
How many of these pills do you think I should take?
You're gonna only need 1, but take 2 just in case.
Yeah, 1 pill lasts 10 minutes.
Yeah,
And you really don't even need one in there.
Yeah, with the radiation suit and all that, you should be fine. But just, we'll take a pill just so you be on the safe side. All right, the Atreides one down here now has the let me make sure you're on this one.
Mark 6.
Yeah, it has the Mark 6 laser on it.
I want to get the
Mark. JK's in this one.
Mark 5 radiation suits that are not falling apart. There's the one in the box here is about dead. So.
All right, hang on.
Unless you actually start getting, killed and shot at and killed.
Yeah, it should be fine if it's, as long as it's not broken.
It's got a tiny little white bar. I might just repair it.
Okay, yeah.
Shit, where's the repair station gone?
Repair station is on the main production now. All right. Oh, and this up here is my contribution to it. This is my attempt at doing deco and stuff.
I can't repair it. I haven't unlocked it yet.
Oh, all right. Well, hang on. Let me see. I know I've got.
I've still got points. I just need to.
I've got probably a couple of spares up here because I found a few. No, that one. Yeah. Okay. That one. I'll take that. And hang on. I'll repair one of these. This is my little office up here. There's my bed. That's my quarters right there. I have a bedroom.
Just unlocked the Mark 5 on the 6.
So I can sit up here. This is our little boardroom. You notice there's no head chair. There's no chair at the top of the table because in the IWC, we are all equals. I am not as much. I mean, yeah, it's the IWC and I might be in charge, but we do things as a group. I am not a dictator. Now get back to work.
Not
sure, as soon as you do.
Yeah, as soon as I do. All right, so you're able to repair that now?
Yeah. I'm doing Atreides missions at the moment. So.
Right. Thank you. Yeah, it is kind of cozy. It's just well,
I could make a Mark 6.
Yeah, don't make a Mark 6. That requires space.
That's just a waste, yeah.
Yeah. We really don't need. Yeah, we really don't need a Mark 6. I can make Mark 6s too, but I'm not making one. I'm going to repair this Mark 5 that I picked up earlier. And repair. All right. Let me grab some pills. You got to take the pills before we get in the radiation zone. So the best thing to do is just pop a pill here before we leave.
I'm taking the Atreides buggy. Yeah,
yeah, take the Atreides buggy. Yep. Hey, Lainey, how you doing?
Okay.
I am absolutely having fun in Dune. Matter of fact, we're going to go do some jasmine mining, but we're going to do it IWC way. So we're going to take the carryall and do it. Besides that, I wanted to see what's going to happen when I put the carryall, when I boost with the carryall. All right, and I'm going to take a radiation pill now so that I'm good. All right, meet you out front.
What about equip the radiation suit? That'd be an idea, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Since I don't dare take this out into Uranus. Lainey's not even on the server with us.
Am I okay here, or do you want me somewhere else?
No, you're fine there.
She's probably joined now, to be fair.
Yeah. Whoa. There you go. Snatch him up.
Ah, it's so weird.
Isn't it? All right. And off to the Jasmine Fields we go. Now I'm going to hit the boost here in a second. I want to get up to speed. I want to see how fast it'll go with something hanging underneath it. Now I can't go into glide mode because I've got someone attached, but hit the booster. Oh yeah, right on up to the 140 mark.
Damn.
142, shit. 143, 144. Wait, it goes faster with something hanging underneath it. 146, and okay, that's when it overheated.
Yeah, you probably still need to watch your temperature.
Yeah, but the thing with it is, it doesn't really. All it does is that the booster kicks off, and I coast back down to 100. So literally, I would run it right to the max. I would just push it all the way to the max, and like cool down, hit it. Go flying over someone's base. Wow.
Not a bad looking base.
No, not a bad looking base. Shut that off. All right, we're out to the jet.
Any base is better than mine. So what am I looking for? Just rocks around these? I don't even know what they look like.
Well, so I'm going to drop you in a crater. You'll see exactly what you need to process. All right, we're into radiation now. All right.
Yeah, I did take a pill anyway, so...
Yeah, well, yeah, you should have took a pill anyway.
Honestly, I didn't think to take water.
Well, water should not be a problem. We're not going to be in here that long
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got very little left. I'm sure I've got a water jar on me anyway, so...
Yeah. All right, see this little crater we're coming up on? These are where we hit. I mean, there are, in those ragged rocks, there is a bunch of it. All right, you see in the middle of the crater, you see those 3 little rock outcroppings? Now watch on the other side there, that down the chopper, there are bad guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop you on this side of it.
Okay.
All right. There you go. You mine those 3 rocks.
$383 per rock.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's for the Mark 6.
Yep, I think the 5's only like 260 something.
Yeah, so I snatch you up, and we move to the next over to the next crater.
I got 2.
No, the equip doesn't get irradiated. It does do a little wear and tear on the vehicle. Now this crater has 6 rocks in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
This is
right in the middle of them. I can get them all.
Yeah, well, we got to be careful because there is like quicksand in the middle of it. So.
Ah, okay. So you need to drop me.
Yeah, so I'm gonna drop you. I'm gonna drop you here, and that way you can drive in, because there is no bad guys in this crater. So you can go ahead and mind what you got to do.
It's just too far out of range, that one.
Yeah, you probably got to pull up. We generally do this with 2 people because one person drives and they adjust, and then the second person just pull on up. I mean, if you get in quicksand, I will snatch your ass out of it. So.
Now, Dargonis was driving me around doing that the other day, and I was wondering, is there a way you can lower him down but not release him?
No, it auto releases.
It auto releases?
Yeah, it auto releases. I can't stop it. Now I can if I pop the button just right, sometimes it'll let go.
Could you pick me up and drop me on the other rocks over there so I don't have to go through? Because then I can get those other 2 rocks.
Yep.
Because then, yeah,
that's basically what he was doing to me.
Sink, so.
There you go. That way you're not driving through the deep part of the goo field. There you go. And this is how we mine jasmine. Other people have bases out here and they drive around and do it.
I got them. Wow.
And see this is a good
almost 7 stacks now.
Yeah.
In here.
And see now look, there's 2 more pools over here.
I still carry about another 1,200.
All right.
In volume.
position just right.
Now you're just showing off.
And see, my radiation bar on the left isn't even it's at 1/4, and that's also due to the.
Too close to that one.
You too close to that one? Okay, yeah.
Hold on. I need to go count real quick. Let me see what I got here.
There we go.
There's my Dew Reaper. Where are they?
I'm actually gonna have to jump out the buggy for a second and get that water because I forgot. I'm flashing red for my water now, so.
All right.
The wolf.
I'll wait till you put me down. I'm not gonna jump out of it in midair.
Yeah. All right, dropping you down.
The next IWC block party's at my base.
Yeah,
I got
true.
71. I got 71 launch spiced beers.
Damn. Party at Knight's house tonight. We'll all get drunk on spice beer and go spice mining.
That's funny is, I mean, yeah, it takes spice to make it, but it's like 10 dust.
Yeah.
And you get, and I didn't realize it, but you get like 10 of them per recipe or something like that.
All right, how we doing? We should be getting full.
I can carry what? Another 200 volume, so about one
Alright.
more and I'm full.
All right. You shift any to your inventory, personal
I
inventory?
could probably do that actually, yeah.
Yeah, shift some to your personal inventory. I will drop you on this one,
Yep.
and this will be it.
Yeah, this will be the last of it, I would imagine.
And this is how we do it. This is, yeah. Yeah, it's a little wear and tear on the ornithopter, but we can't really do anything else with it because of the, the cheaters and hackers in the deep desert during the day, so.
And
I-
race full.
Make me a Masquerade blood bag as well. Because I have a mission to go drain blood from
The
some dude.
radiation isn't even half full yet.
Yeah, I know. Radiation bar isn't even half full.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with that carry-all, you really don't need I mean, like I said, you really don't even need a pill.
Problem I have would be, without having someone else to ferry lift me over there, would be how do I get there on with the buggy? Because
Well, and that's why people like Merlin was talking about. He has a base over there, over by that shield, over that area there, or you build a base up here and then you drive across the sands to go get in there.
yeah,
And I mean, and if you want to build a base there, that's fine. But we've already got an aluminum base, so why have an extra base?
I wonder if we could build a base right in the middle of the sand. I wonder if the worm would destroy
The worm would destroy
Oh
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be gone in seconds.
Any place you build where you get worm sign, while you're building it, the worm will come and destroy it because the building tool would piss them off.
Well, you could, if you were absolutely determined to not let it eat the base, you could always try thumpers.
You know how
But
long
you'd never be able to log out.
Yeah, you'd never be able to log out. Yeah.
Have to permanently stay logged in and just put
Yeah,
thumpers
and
down
bumpers
everywhere.
down. You'd be running thumpers. The problem is you would run out of materials to make thumpers, and then you'd be dead.
My base. Oh, well, my base is actually a couple of rocks up that way.
Mm.
I should add use to the my base so you can see what it is. Keep forgetting. everything.
Merlin, I understand that. We just kind of, I like doing it this way. It's just, it's cooler. All right, coming in. I'm going to hot drop you.
Almost. If we didn't have that lip for the base,
Yeah, yeah.
we could have got away with it.
Yeah, this is much safer. You don't have to worry about getting eaten by a worm, and we bring it right straight back to the base. All right, let me get out of this radiation suit. Yeah, I know. This doesn't match this because of the customization. I customized my armor. Because you go in here and you go to, let's see, that's equipped. Yeah, see, this is the armor I'm actually equipped with. But it looks like a stealth suit. So, I love the customization of the stuff, like the vehicle customization, the ornithopters. I don't have the variants here yet. I haven't got any of those. I did pick up the Atreides bike variant. And you need better rank with them to do that. And I currently, where is it? Where is that? Where is it? Nope, that's not it. Where is the damn thing that shows how much you got? Inventory. Yeah, I am currently level 2 with the Atreides rank. So I need to up my rank with the Atreides so that I can then buy and unlock more of those things. And that's how you do that. So let me put this armor back in the box. This is my little stash boxes up here. These are all locked, so no one can get into these but me, set it owner. But even though this is set it owner and I have the spices that we made in here, it's still on the circuit. They can still pull from here. It's just, you just can't come take it straight out of the box. If it gets used, it was used in a production machine. That's just to keep someone who has access to the base just to come in and pulling raw spice melange out. They can still use it. They could use it in a constructor and they can make things, So let me see. I need.
I pulled most of it into one of the storage boxes up here so
All
we can use
right.
it.
Yep. Yeah, that's running. All right, let me go set the duraluminum up because I know that's what we needed before. And more duraluminum, another 1,000 bars. Oh wait, it's still running
I'll be
that
back in a
off.
sec.
And we'll put it down until that one's gone. So yeah, we got duraluminum for days. Enough that we could probably build a small fleet of Mark V ornithopters. Wait, no, Mark V's use the plutonium, don't they?
5's use aluminum.
5's use duraluminum? Okay, then, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We're going to be building a lot of Mark V's here soon. Because I do want to go to the deep desert and go mining. And to do that, we're going to need escorts. So I will be equipping. So we got iron and steel there.
I've already got the wings on mine for better agility for protection duty.
Yeah, there's almost 1,000 bars of duraluminum in the base right now. So I will be soon making multiple tier 5s ornithopters. Let's see, tier 5. Yeah, we can make tier 5s for days. Yeah, Mark 6 is platinum. We can make those. I have but they also require spice. So yeah, we'll be doing a bunch of those. I mean, 60. Oh yeah, good idea.
Forgot about that.
That's okay.
I just thought about it now. I thought,
Yeah.
why not?
So we'll be making a bunch of those. We can make the tier 6s, or we can make in this. Right, tier 6. Tier 6 missile launcher requires precision range finders, but I believe I can make those in the advanced survival fabricator because it makes a lot of cool stuff. A lot of components that you need for the end stuff can be made here. Precision rangefinders, can make those here. I can make 49 of them. I can make 250 of those. So I could make a tier 6 ornithopter. We will probably make a couple of them. But on top of that, we can not only make the scout ones, we can make the assault. Tier 6 assault ornithopter. The body has 1,500 armor compared to the body of this, which is that's 1,500 armor too. So same amount. See, and this is wrong. The scout should not have the same level of armor as an assault does.
Yeah, the assault should be at least 1,000 more, or even
yeah. See, this is not balanced. This is a balancing issue here. Personally, I think scouts shouldn't be armed at all, or only armed with bolt throwers.
Well, they're scouts.
They're scouts. It's in the name. Scout, not combat vehicle. It's not an attack aircraft. It is a scout. And I think the whole deep desert changing the PvE zone to be bigger and all of that is bullshit. You don't need to change that. You need to fix the equipment. That's what I believe. Fix the frickin' equipment. God damn it. Just do it right the first fucking time. Sorry. Language warning coming up. There you go. Yeah. So that's my thought on it, because the plan now apparently, hang on, I'm going to pull something up here. The plan now is grab that, move that over here. Let me show you something. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Back up. Damn it. Hang on. I got a tab over here I'm going to grab and pull over. I'm going to show you guys something. Grab that, pull it over here. Full screen. This is a map of the deep desert. Okay? The current PvE zone is this little strip down here. And this is actually kind of a lie, because there are a couple of spots in this that are actually PvP. Okay? What they should have done, what my thought was, is you bring the PvP out to level C, out to C. So A through C, all 1 through 9, make that the PvE zone. Now you can get off the edge of the shield wall. You can put a couple POIs, but, leave the majority of it PvP. No, this is not their answer. Their answer is this. We're going to push the PvE zone all the way out to the middle of F.
No, I thought it was A, B, C, D, and some of E.
And some of E. But it's
effectively half the map.
Half the map is going to be PvE. Okay?
I mean, realistically, you shouldn't be seeing like I suppose in block F you've got the ringmouth spice field, which I'm assuming is the largest spice field you get.
This is one of the ring. Yeah, that
should be pushed further up the back. So that's
it will be because the only place you're going to find, the only place you'll find large spice blows then will be probably in this very back line.
No, there shouldn't be any large in the PvE area.
No, there won't be. There won't be. No.
Away, but
all you're going to get in the PvE zone will be small and mediums. All the large ones will be moved out here. But I mean, if you go half the map, all you're doing then is you're concentrating the PvPers in a smaller area.
Yeah. You're
not making it any better. There's going to be, you're condensing a bunch of assholes into a smaller bag. Like taking
A, B, and C.
Yeah. What they should have done, make A, B, and C, maybe
have one small spice field in the PvE area and then all the rest PvP.
And you can put small and mediums in this area right off the shield wall. They can come down. Not only this, now they can build all the way out here.
Yeah. And it's a safe base.
It's a safe base because it's in a PvE zone, which means
I don't think it's actually active yet.
Not active yet. They haven't. I don't think they've instituted this patch.
There's test servers up for it.
Yeah, there's the public test server to test it.
Stable before they release it.
This irritates me because I'm 61 years old. Let me explain a little something. I'm 61 years old. I started playing D&D when I was 14 years old, okay, in junior high. I became a dungeon master at 16. I have run D&D games. I have run campaigns. I ran a Mech Warrior campaign. I ran a 40K Warhammer campaign that had 40 people playing with 50,000 point armies. I've run massive campaigns. This is not how you do this. This is the problem with game developers are not they're not gamers. They have this idea and
picking on the thing that Stuart said there about having a smaller area makes it easier for them to spot cheaters. They can spot them anywhere on the map. It doesn't really matter how condensed it is.
There's software for catching. There's software for catching cheaters.
Well, they have all the logs, so they can just review them and find out who.
All you're doing is, instead of me being able to go out and hide in this massive area, now I run out here and well, okay, they're going to be here, here, here. There's no place to go. Oh yeah, so I have a shorter distance to run to get to a safe zone. But all you're doing is cramming more assholes in a smaller bag. I'm sorry. It's just what it's what it is.
Someone rage quit in the deep desert earlier today. I'm assuming he got ganked by PvPs.
Yeah.
And yeah.
You want to fix the PvP issue? It's
I'm
real.
Say who it is.
It's real simple. The way to fix the PvP issue is take fucking rockets off the goddamn scouts. Plain and simple.
Those that want to use the scouts to go do a little bit of mining can outrun those that are trying to kill everyone.
Exactly. Because they said you'll always have a way to run. Well, if I'm in a tier 4 scout and you're in a tier 6 scout and you've got guns, I cannot run from you. I am going to get shot down. End of story. Yeah. It ain't going to happen. I ain't going to be able to get away. And if there's 3 of them, I'm dead. Easily. If you're in an assault ornithopter and I'm in a scout ornithopter, I have a chance of getting away.
Even with if you're in a scout and there's just say that there's 3 of them appear out of nowhere in assaults with weapons. Yes, you've got a chance to outrun them.
Yeah,
but you first have to evade their freaking first missile shots. But
the thing of it is, if they're there,
they're going to be shooting.
Yeah, exactly. If they're in an assault, I have a chance to get away. If they're in a scout, I'm fucked.
Yeah,
plain and simple. Pardon my French, but you are screwed, and that is the way it is, and that is the problem. Is they don't even have to have tier 6s. As soon as they get a tier 5, they have you outgunned. Okay, prime example. I'll just show you a little demonstration here. Okay, now I have a tier 4 scout that I've equipped with tier 5 engines and blades. Now, because it's a tier 4, I can't put guns on this, but I've got a booster on this, okay? Now, let me see. Maybe no, I gotta do this. I'm gonna do this the right way. First of all, we're gonna jump into this. Now, this is a standard assault. I don't have the rocket launchers on it, but I do have a booster on this. Okay? So let's get all the way up here, and we're gonna go into a dive, and I'm just the speed comparison alone here. All right. All right, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna max up my altitude. So say I'm up here. I'm running at over 800 meters. I drop into a dive. I can drive max straight down. I'm 168 in a full dive. Right, level out. I start dropping a little speed. And now I'm maxing it. I'm at 153. Okay, any scout can outrun that. A tier 4 scout can outrun this. Okay?
If only the devs would watch your stream.
I wish the devs would watch my stream.
Yeah.
They might not like what I have to say. I love this game. I do. I am addicted to this game.
I'll be back in a bit. I gotta get my brother right.
All right, yeah. I love this game. I'm addicted to it. I have over 300 hours in the closed beta. I played solo there for hours upon hours. I love this game. I am addicted to this game. And it just irks the crap out of me when people go and make stupid decisions.
I work full time and I've got over 70 hours in this game.
Oh hell,
I think I'm getting close to 80 now.
let's see. Let me pull up my Steam here. Currently, I have 213 in this version. I have 300 in the beta. I have almost 600 hours in this game already. Okay, I truly love this game. Okay, now this is a tier 4 frame. Okay, this has a tier 4 frame. Okay, tier 4 hull, which means it has no armor for shit. All right. Now I have upgraded it to Mark V equipment. Okay, Mark V blades. It still has a Mark IV cockpit, Mark V engine, and all this. Okay, but if this had rockets on it, right, and I go into a dive. Okay, now I'm going into a dive. I'm picking up speed. We're already at 186. Okay, I level out. I'm at 172. Now, with a booster, I can maintain that, you know, and I might be able to outrun someone. If he's in an assault, if he's in another scout, if he's in a true tier 5 scout or a tier 6 and he's got rockets, I might be able to outrun him. But if this was strictly a tier 4, because the tier 4 maxes out at, I forget what now. This is my little day. This is what I run POIs in Haga Besa with. This is my toy. This is also what I pocket when I'm going out to the deep desert in my assault. In case something does happen, this is my getaway car. So this is what stays in my vehicle picker up when I'm out there. Yeah, I have 3 ornithopters to myself, plus that one over there, and buggies, and I've got a lot of vehicles on my character. You can only technically own 10 vehicles.
Yeah, I've currently got one of each, basically, of the base ones.
This is a tier 5, you know, fully armed and ready to go. Okay, so let's take it up. Now this doesn't have the boosters on it. This has rockets. Visual's not working at the moment. And see, the thing it is they don't hear you coming, because you don't hear them coming, because what they do is they get up high, they go into a dive, and they come at you. Look at 193 maxed out. I level out. I'm at 173. Going into a dive though, I can reach speeds of 180. I've seen people reach speeds of 200 in a Mark 6.
If you've got a big enough dive.
Yeah. And there's no way you're outrunning that in a tier 4 ornithopter with a cargo module on it. This is an unfair advantage. This is not balance. This is crap. You combine this with hacking software and stream snipers, and you have PvP that is one-sided. And one-sided PvP is not fun, especially for the guy on the other end. Yeah. And I haven't even built the Mark 6 one yet. The Mark 6 one must be completely insane. And at this point, that's what they're flying out there. They're not flying Mark 5s anymore. If it's a Mark 5, it's a Mark 5 frame with Mark 6 parts on it. Plus, you can pick up blueprints in the deep desert for better wings. What is it? Which wings is it? Or albatross wings? Oh yeah, I have albatross wings on this, I think. I believe this has the albatross. Yeah, this has albatross wings, which makes it a little faster than a normal tier 5 would be.
I'm not actually sure, but I haven't got a lot of the wings. I think I
So
got one of the sets of wings, but it was for it was the carry-all ones.
yeah,
Yeah, the rock carrier
the rock
wings.
carrier wings. Yeah, for this guy. And what they do is give you a faster top end under power.
Hmm.
But it says it reduces your turning ability. The thing has no turning ability to begin with.
Thing is, yeah, I mean, this is insane, the cost to make these. So
Oh yeah, the
you need
cost on those
35
wings.
Spice Melange
Yeah,
per wing.
per wing,
And you
and
need
that's 8
8
wings. Yeah,
Yeah.
everything about tier 6 is expensive.
Yeah, well, it's the spice. It's the
It's the
spice melange,
spice.
really. Plastanium you can mine. You know what I mean? You can mine that and you can
Yeah.
mix
Yeah.
various bits for it. It's fine.
Yeah.
But the spice melange is just that's a lot.
Yeah, yeah, the rock wings there.
Conversion rate is incredibly expensive.
You know.
I mean, I don't if I'm going by the spice that I've actually collected personally, other than when we're doing the big group stuff, just with me when I'm doing little mining bits, I don't even think I've got enough to make one spice melange yet.
Well, if you're doing it in a tier 1, it's 100 to 1. If you're doing it in a tier 2 processor, you're 75 to 1. And if you're doing it in a, it's no, is it 1,000 to 1? I thought it was 100 to 1.
I thought it was 1,000 and then 750 and 500.
Maybe it is. Yeah, it is 1,000. It's 1,000 to 1, 750 to 500. Because this does it. Well, this we have to put 10,000 in to even spin up, and that's another thing. The bigger the equipment, when you get these larger spice processors, they definitely eat up more. I mean, you need large quantities. So I mean, a solo player is going to spend weeks getting enough to run one of this. It's 100 to 1, is it? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but again, it makes it 100 to 1, but you still need a minimum of 10,000.
Yeah. So, and this makes 200 in a batch. Now, we did run this last night, and we did produce about 800 spice melange because we went out and mined, a lot of spice. Let's see. Where? Duraluminum. All right, that's another 1,000 bars of duraluminum running. So right now we're building up our duraluminum stockpile, and we're doing a lot of other things, a lot of base maintenance and stuff. Oh, that reminds me, I needed to grab filters to bring over to the aluminum base. While I'm thinking about it, and my ornithopter.
For each 10,000, it makes 200 spice melange, right?
Something like
right?
that. Yeah, I got aluminum ingots in there. I need to move.
It's one then.
All right, let me move these aluminum ingots that I brought back. I'll put those over here. Yeah, that can go in there. I actually leave the rocket module for my ornithopter in my ornithopter so I can tell which one it is, because right now we can't name ornithopters, which is something the devs did say that they are working on. And I love when they do things like that, when they, we're going to fix this, and they actually do something about it. But then they go and do something stupid.
The one good thing about the extending the PvE zone is you could actually safely use your sandcrawler on the smaller spice ones.
But why?
Cool thing, but again, you're not going to get that much spice. So
No. The sand crawler only has one use, and that is the large spice field. And another thing is, because of that, you reduce the area of PvP, which all you're doing is concentrating them into a smaller area, which means they don't have to fly as far. They don't have to look for you. They can respond. They're going to do the same thing we're going to do. They're going to go right up and they're going to build on the edge of that line.
The edge of the safe zone and launch from there.
Yeah, they're going to build on the edge of that safe zone, and they're going to launch from there is what they're going to do. They're going to come right up here, and if this is the line, you're going to have all kinds of PvP bases right here. And they're going to camp right here. This is what they're going to do. They're going to build right there. Right on the edge, in this middle block. Because that gives them the same distance. Okay, and they move this back here 1. These are over here. I mean, as it is, they're in the back row. The 2 biggest spice deposits, besides this one here. The 3 that are currently out there. And that's another thing. There's only 3 this time. There were like 6 one time. When you reduce the number of large spice fields, again, you reduce the hunting area.
I mean, according to that, there's only one large.
No. There's see this little icon up here. The size of the icon isn't what it indicates it. It's the lines. If you look over the graph,
Yeah, the two. Okay, no, yeah,
yeah, harder to see there. And this one's even harder to see because there's more here. But that is a large one there. There's a large one there, and there's a large one there. Now I was mining up in this one last night late with a couple of guys, and they were really cool. You know, we mined spice. They hung out. Nobody bothered anybody. We were all sort of the same thing. Yeah, but they don't. They get nerfed a little bit. But I don't care how much they nerf it. First of all, a scout should not have rocket launchers. Plain and simple. It is a scout. It is not a combat vehicle. If you want to give it a gun, put one of these on it. Put something like this, a semi-automatic on it or something like that. Hell, I'm surprised they don't have a freaking las gun on it. Here, give us okay, you want to play overkill? Put a freaking las gun on it.
Yeah, the thing is, he makes a good point there, Stuart, as he says, well, I'm assuming I'm interpreting this right, but you could put a penalty on a scout for having missiles. You can put missiles on a scout, but
that is part of their plan is okay, they're going to reduce the top end speed a little bit and a little bit of its maneuverability, and then they're going to make it overheat a little faster. Okay.
Yeah, if they've got missiles on the scouts.
If you put missiles on the scout. I'm sorry. It ain't enough. It's still, why would I go and build, this that has, 1,500 armor when I can build this and still have 1,500 armor and go faster? First of all, what are scouts doing with duralumin armor, with palladium armor on them? That is combat armor. You shouldn't even be able to put it on a scout. Tier 6 scouts shouldn't even exist. This is ridiculous. A tier 6 scout should not exist. You should have 2 tiers of scout. Tier 4, tier 5. Anything above that should be a combat vessel. And all they've done is they turned this into a strike craft. It's not a scout. This is a fighter. And who's going to run out there in a tier 6, assault that goes slower? I mean, okay, you can carry people in it. How many people have put someone else in their assault and taken them anywhere? None of us.
I've never had anyone else in my assault but me.
No. Why? Because, there's a passenger, and passengers in PvP are cargo. I understand what they were trying to do. They had this whole idea that you would come out there in an assault, the assault would land, the guys would get out, and you would go into hand-to-hand combat. There is no hand-to-hand combat in the deep desert unless you get caught in a bunker. If you're in a lab, you'll end up doing hand-to-hand combat. If you're out there in an ornithopter, it's ornithopter on ornithopter. It's like this idea that people would be in buggies out in the deep desert, throwing missiles at people. If somebody's in the deep desert in a buggy, they got a mining laser. They don't have a rocket launcher on that thing. I've yet to see anyone in this game run around with a buggy with a rocket launcher on it. I mean, I got it unlocked.
I didn't even know you could put a rocket
launcher on a buggy. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look at that. Did I walk into?
Yeah,
we're
having rant. It's rant time.
I'm ranting. I'm in a mood today. I had a pissy ass. I had a hard morning. I had to deal with things. I've told everybody that I've got to move. They're selling the fucking house, and I'm in a ranting mood now. So
got it.
Tier 5.
Something happened in the game.
Yes, something happened in the game. The devs got their heads up their ass. That's what happened. Their solution, and I'm going to go back to this again because you just got here, so I'm not sure if you're aware of what the devs' plan is. The devs' plan is they're going to move the PvE zone to the middle of E5.
A,
What?
B, C, D, and half of E.
Yes, A, B, C, D, and half of E. So we're going to take the deep desert. We're going to make half of it PvE. Oh, and in that PvE zone, you'll have some spice. You'll have small spice plumes. You'll have medium spice plumes, and they're going to put some of the titanium and the stadium in that area. But Titanium Island will still be in PvP zone. The big spice blows will still be in the PvP zone, and all you've done is taken a bunch of assholes and shoved them into a smaller space.
It should have been.
Oh, and they're
A,
going
B,
to
and C.
yeah,
That's it. A,
yeah,
B, and C.
A, B, and C.
That's what we said.
That's what I
That's
said.
we said earlier.
Yeah, A, B, and C. Give them A, B, and C. Put some small and medium spice blows in A, B, and C, in B and C out here, so people can go get some spice. Put some of the, the titanium and all that on those little islands there, so they can go grab some of it. They may have to, that's fine.
Why literally cut it in half? Why?
Because they listen to whiny children instead of listening to people who have a fucking clue what the hell they're doing.
They have got.
Sorry, I got to put that up again. Verbal language. I'm gonna get this video may be deleted afterwards by YouTube. But yeah, I mean it's stupid. I mean here's the Mark V buggy rocket launcher. Now I haven't even built one of these. I mean I could build it. It takes 10 spice, and we could take it out and test it. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should build one of these and test it. I'm gonna build one. We're gonna test it. But yeah, I've yet to see anyone in this game use one of these in the game.
You should use one. Be the first.
Okay? Because if you're in the deep desert and you have a vehicle, you probably have a tier 6 mining laser on it so that you can then harvest out there. That's what you've done. Okay? Because the tier 6 mining laser, which is very efficient, and it's currently sitting on the buggy down below, right? Tier 6 mining laser. Titanium stability at a rate of 90, jasmine at 180. It fills up quick, But yeah, I need to drink some water. I'm ranting and raving, and I'm not drinking water. Yeah, it was probably someone in marketing. It was somebody in the office going, "Oh my God, we don't have anybody playing in the deep desert. What are we gonna do?" If that's just make the whole fucking game PvE and be done with it.
I just don't understand their thinking on this.
It's a knee-jerk reaction, is what it is. It's a knee-jerk reaction. This is not a thought-out. Oh, we should do this, this, and this. No, this is an absolute knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah, it's people are actually going in there. We need to do something quick.
Yeah,
and it's an overreaction.
It's an overreaction. It's a knee-jerk reaction, and it's a bad decision.
Hopefully, they'll go back and balance it because it's still active. But
all right, see, this is the first time I've even put a rocket launcher on this. Now, I assume someone's got.
This isn't active right now.
No, they've opened up a public test server where they're going to put this on. But this is their solution. They're going to slow down the Scout a little bit, cut its maneuverability a little bit, and make it overheat if you use your missiles too much. But overheating an aircraft doesn't bring it out of the air. All it does is, okay, you can't fire for a few seconds. Yeah, or make it faction versus faction. Make it where if you see an Atreides, they can't shoot you, you don't shoot them. If you see Harkonnens, okay, make it faction based.
That could be cool.
Because then at least if they got, and if you skin your, don't let someone who's Harkonnen skin in the vehicle Atreides. That way they.
Yeah. If you're aligned with Atreides, you can only use Atreides.
Only use those colors.
Their shape. Maybe you can customize the color a little bit. Yeah, fair enough.
All right. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's go to inventory. Okay, so this
Yeah.
takes the rockets. All right, I need to go get some rockets. Oh, we didn't empty this either. Shit, this buggy's still full. I thought we emptied the buggy.
I emptied the
I
buggy.
thought we did too.
No,
What's it full of?
me and JK just went mining a minute ago.
I sworn I emptied that buggy.
no,
I
that-
moved it all up into one of the boxes upstairs.
Well, there's the buggies. There's some here, unless there was some in the other buggy and you moved it from the wrong one, which could have
That's a
happened.
possibility.
That is a possibility.
yeah, I
Wait,
mean,
now I want to see this in action. Where are you?
Well,
You up front,
I've got
downstairs?
I've got to get rockets, and I need someone. I need a gunner. So,
Oh, I'll be the gunner.
all right,
Hell
you
yeah,
in
I'll be
game
the
now?
gunner.
all right. So let me come over here to the weapons
that's
fabricator.
pretty-
Oh, there's rockets in here already. And see, this is another thing. These rockets, 250 rockets, okay? My current volume is 79, is 97. It went to 110. They weigh nothing. I can carry thousands of
Oh,
rockets. I shouldn't
I
be
think
able
you've
to
got
carry
storm
thousands
coming
of rockets. Well, it'll blow through in a
Storm.
minute. You know, you shouldn't be able to carry that many rockets. It's rockets, for God's sake. Their volume is all off. Oh, I didn't empty that out. Shit.
There's a spice bloom as well,
Yep.
right before the storm.
All right. Get in the buggy. I love how the hologram glitch too. All right.
Aha!
All right.
Well, they don't fire very fast.
Right. I'm not even seeing them fire it. I can't. They're not even showing up on my visual. Okay, there they goes. JK, jump in your ornithopter. Let's see if we can shoot you. If we can hit you, it ain't gonna kill you. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is their idea that someone's gonna be running around in a buggy. You're gonna be up there in an ornithopter, and this is what they're gonna be doing. You know, we're gonna, you know,
Oh, right in the face.
you know, and they're gonna run around trying to shoot each other like this, and we're overheated already.
Yeah.
You know,
Thing is, I don't have any weapons on this. I think if I had
Right.
weapons on this and shoot back, I think I could
Yeah.
probably outgun you.
Oh, you would destroy.
Oh, you would
Like,
destroy
we're already
it.
overheated, and I can't.
we can't shoot yet. Go grab my. I think you're on my attack helicopter. Go see if you can grab my tier 5. If not, I'll go add you to it. Grab mine because it's got
Where's
missiles.
yours?
It's at the other end of the hallway. Down.
It goes. The temperature goes up by 10 for every shot fired. That's insane.
Yeah.
It doesn't go up that much in an ornithopter.
No. And this is why you don't see them out there. First of all, this takes 2 people to operate. Okay, we're on the sand.
This scout has. I've got no access to that scout, but that scout's got rockets.
Hang on.
That's got a boost. None of the assaults
that one
have
must
got-
be-
They've all got storage.
Here.
So-
This one here, I'm at where I'm at now. Hang on, I will add you to this. Oh yeah, I have nobody on this one.
Yeah, is it the scout with the rockets?
Yeah, there you go. Scout with
Yeah,
the
the
rockets.
scout, yeah.
Yeah, that one. Grab that.
How many rockets do I have in this? Oh, I've got some rockets.
All right. So let's have some fun here. We're gonna run out into the sand. Oh, we're running across drum sand on top of it. Ooh yeah. All right, you shoot at us. We're gonna shoot back. See
I'm
how
not seeing
see?
any rockets coming out of this thing.
Are they not showing up? The freaking rockets are glitchy as shit. See, you can't get elevation on him, can you? Oh, worm.
Sign.
Worm sign. I'm getting worm sign at my altitude. I'm at 450. You get to the rocks, I'll try and distract him a little bit.
Well, no, we're trying to shoot. This is part of the whole thing. Yeah, he went right under us.
He went right under us.
We got to contend with the worm, and you don't. That's part
Yeah.
of the whole problem.
Yeah.
And I can't, like, how
Yeah, my
fast
rocket's
does
not
the
showing
scout...
for whatever reason.
The scout fires so much faster than this, too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can.
And yeah, I can't...
My temperature goes up, but I can shoot about 10 to 15 rockets before I'm even close to overheating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And every time he fires, it goes up 10. We're like close to overheating right now. Oh, let's go piss off them.
Oh, I hit it.
You hit it. We're gonna drive straight into the spotlight. Whoa! Look at the missile jump. These are they tracking?
No. Now it's too high.
Here we go. Hey. See, I think we can. Oh yeah, it's got us good locked here. All right,
Yeah, none of the rockets are coming out of this thing.
Or did they send them down? Didn't see.
Heard him.
I heard them. I don't see them.
Oh, they're behind you. They're coming down behind you.
Oh, yeah, there they are.
There they are. Blast them.
They're dead. He's dead.
Yeah, that was easy. Wow.
What are you doing? Stop and pick up some bodies.
Oh yeah, we should grab the bodies.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, we need the bodies.
I went and got like 20 bodies last night.
We always
I can pick up more than one, to be honest.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Inventory space wise, I don't think we can eat.
Yeah.
Any of us can pick up more than
Get
one.
one each.
Grab one each.
Worm.
Got it.
Well, does this have storage on
In the
it?
distance.
Yeah, this does have storage on it. Come to think of it, yeah, it does have
Oh, you
storage.
know what?
Worm's coming towards us.
Nice.
Coming around that base. Are you guys?
I have no worm sign.
Get in the buggy and go.
I don't have worm sign.
We don't have worm
I have
sign at
worm
all.
sign. I have red worm sign.
Yeah, we don't have any worm
Worm's over
sign.
there, though.
All right, let's head back to the base.
I think I pissed the worm off.
Oh, we got worm
Circling.
sign now.
I got worm sign immediately.
Yeah, I should get back to base. I'm running low on fuel.
Well, we got solid worm sign. Jesus.
Yeah, we do.
Now we don't. It went away. It went away. But that's what I'm saying. I mean, their idea was, in the video they show at the end, because people are going, oh, they didn't say anything about PvP. No, they did. But the PvP they described to us is not what we're getting.
Oh, worm.
Oh, yeah, worm. Whoa. We were supposed to get these epic land battles with, vehicles and aircraft and guys running around on, shooting on the ground and all of this, over spice fields. And that's not what we got. What we got was six douchebags. What we got was six douchebags and overpowered scout ornithopters nuking everybody.
Right,
Yeah.
There's a rocket launcher for me. I was going to put a
All right,
rocket launcher.
I'm gonna
on
put
my
this-
sky. I just never found it.
I'm going to put this Mark 6 back in the box here, this mining tool. We have plans for this later, so. Okay. And put it in that box right there. Yeah, we're going to use that later for other things. Oh, somebody's trust knife. Oh, I know who did that. He's using it as his personal box. All right.
Oh, yeah. It's,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Well, we need, if we're going to work on getting the rock wings in,
We need that dust.
Spice infused plastanium dust. Yeah.
Which means we're going to the deep desert, and we got to do some of those POIs that's in the PVE zone.
Do those drop this?
I
do you
believe
mean?
so.
I can make them. We just need the stuff to make them.
No, I can make them too. Yeah, yeah. I can. I've got.
Plastanium.
Yeah. I've got 2 sets of them. I can make. I've got blueprints for 16.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was saying so we can make them. We've got.
Yes, yes. So we can make them. We can make them, right?
Easily.
Yeah. You know, but we can't make the spice infused
I needed to make
palladium dust, which is
We're
something.
making missiles.
The missiles are made in the advanced weapons fabricator. The rockets are made in the standard one. Okay.
Well, I wonder if that's why.
No, see, rockets are vehicle, missiles are handheld.
Right.
As
We'll
you go
be
over
right
here,
back.
you go over here, and you go to this, and this is the missile.
Damn, the
Projectile is
rockets
typically
are aluminum?
yeah, they're duraluminum. It's a little it's like 1 duraluminum and a couple of fuel cells.
So it's 10. How much? You're going to get 250. So if I make 25 of these, that fills
That fills your uniform. Yeah, where the missiles require 2 duraluminum and 15 fuel cells for 10. These are the handheld ones. Which I could make.
Great.
Yeah, I went and got the blueprint for the Ancient Way, which is a handheld missile launcher that has 919 points of damage.
Yeah. I left my ornithopter parked in the hangar. Got to go look with to see the Atreides one with the rocket pods on it.
Oh yeah.
Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, and I also can make the Regises, the Regis missile launchers, which are the Tier 6 rocket launchers, require 30 spice melange, rangefinders. I mean, I can make one right now.
The Ancient Way.
Because we don't have much plastonium. That's uses the plastonium.
That's the shot for the original, the Regis.
The Regis does 827. The Ancient Way does 919. So it's a significant bump up. But it also requires precision rangefinders, which I can make. I can make them over here in the advanced survival fabricator, which
It's just a normal one, though, isn't it?
we have the advanced in. The advanced actually makes parts too. Let's see, fiber overclock, man. Can I make those, or is that something we gotta? Oh, we may have to find them. Precision rangefinders, yeah, there they are. So when I knock a couple of these out, and I can come back over here. I could probably make this. Yeah. But this requires 70 plastinium. I mean, we only have 96 right now. So that's the reason I'm not making this, is because this requires the titanium alloy stuff, which is the biggest problem with right now going out to the deep desert is, getting ganked. That's why I can't do that on the stream. I wish I could. I wish I could take you guys and we could go out to the deep desert, But even though I know there's only 10 people in the stream and probably none of you are stream sniping me, we know there are hackers who have software that can follow everything that goes on out in the deep desert. And that's the problem. And that is the problem. Or do we take a chance and go mine some titanium?
Well, we could always go run a few of the POIs.
Well, we should go run the POIs if nothing else.
Yeah, because at least we'll get some stuff.
Yeah, so let's do that.
We'll have a quick look at the.
Yeah, I'm coming up. I'm all geared up. I'm ready to go.
Because it's dark in here.
Torch.
There you go.
Ooh, that's nice. Oh, is that wow? The missile launcher just fits right into the side of that, doesn't it? It doesn't stick out. You almost don't see that. I like the Atreides stuff. And we got that one, and then we have an assault over here that has the Atreides. This is the Atreides assault.
There's an Atreides assault over here?
Yep, right here.
Oh, okay. That's got to be Dragonis then, is it?
Yeah, I think that's Dragonis's.
You need to be level 5 to get the assault.
Let's see. This
'cause I'm only level
is
4. So
yeah. This is Dargonis. He's the owner on that.
He must be level 5.
He must be level 5. I'm only level 2. That was my other thing to do, was to go run quest for that. Plus, I apparently messed up my Bene Gesserit quest line. I was running it last night, and there was a spot where I was supposed to pick up some intel off a body, and I didn't realize it, and then the body disappeared.
Nice.
So I'm not sure how I'm supposed to fix that. So
That might be one for the.
yeah, I might have to put a ticket in. Exactly, and I didn't think you would. Okay, I know my people. The people watching me aren't going to stream snipe me probably. I mean, we did have people that stream sniped me and Spange, and I'm pretty sure they were. Well, we know for a fact they were in Spange's stream because we also found them in Spange's Discord. So they were not just stream sniping; they were spies.
Where are you heading?
I'm headed to the deep desert. I'm gonna go run some POIs over there. We need to work on some stuff.
I'm gonna go grab my assault.
All right. Yep. Yeah, because we're gonna stay in the PVE area. I'll bring my assault. That way, I've got cargo.
Assault, I've got the storage on it. So.
Yep. And I can also show people the fob that I built, the forward operating base. So. Mark, I have no idea what you're saying. I don't speak either Russian or Ukrainian or whatever that is. And I don't have Google Translate in YouTube. I don't know what it says. So it's somebody
above that. He's doing about healing yourself. So
oh, okay. Oh, above that was he saying heal thyself? Oh, okay.
Copy and paste it to Google Translate. That'll do it.
Yeah. Yes, Alice. I know. Alice and Damien, if they think you're stream sniping me, they will ban you in a heartbeat. So I'm not worried about them. Yeah, I'm not worried about people stream sniping me. So
we're only going to the PvE area anyway.
Yeah, we're only going to the PvE area. So, and I mean, I'm not a big time streamer. I'm not Spange. I don't have 40,000 followers. You know, there's about 1,500 of you people out there. You know, you guys. So I'm small time. You know, and I know when I got jumped out there it was because I was running with Spange in them. So. Yeah, that was. It looks very much like the language that the people that were sniping us were using. It's actually funny because we actually have some people in the faction that speak and can read Russian and Ukrainian now, and they were translating for us in real time what they were saying because they didn't think we could see what they were saying, could understand it. So, all right, I'll meet you guys at the fob.
Yep. I'm just launching now. I'll be there shortly.
Right. Our little forward operating base sitting down in the sand. I have a couple of things I want to do to this, and then I'll be making. I don't know if I'm going to sell it on the market or not, but it's my just a little faction base here, so a little place to land, do quick repair, hide from a storm. I'm going to head and pull over here so they can get in. But this will also... It was Russian. I figured we thought it was Russian. This is our forward operating base. It's real simple. You know, we got a little constructor here. We got a few cargo boxes. You know, there's a ramp that goes down so you can get up in here. A random doorway up here, which is actually how we get to the passive air filtration system so we can have passive water, so that when people come out and they are dying of thirst, because usually what happens is I myself always forget about water.
I've always got my still suit on, so
No, storage is full. Okay, so yeah, the storage is full here. So I mean, oh, let me open the door. And then down here is the inner workings of this. We got a couple of boxes down here for building materials. We got 6 generators to run it, and I'm over on power. I know. Because let's see, if we go to general management. Oh no, we're at 450 of 15. So yeah, we're doing good there. We got plenty of power. Might want to bring out some power cells, because no, we have 2 days of generation left. Let's see if we got any more in there. So I like to keep at least week's worth of power, and then we have our water storage. We have 200,000 milliliters of water storage here. It's just a little bit. So I mean, this could have, we could put something bigger. We could do more, but really, I mean, I don't see any reason to put a lot of resources into this, because every week this gets wiped out. So what's the sense of spending, hours upon hours and spending a whole bunch of resources to do that? For me, it doesn't make sense. Oh shit, that tier 6 buggy laser is in my inventory. I thought I put that in a box. You know what? I'm going to stick it in a box here. I'll put it in a box here. Alright, there's that. Put the missiles in there because I don't need those. I don't need this many large fuel cells on me because we're here.
I don't even have, I took a couple of mediums, and I've got a couple of mediums in my
Yeah, I always use
POIs. We're not going out into the deep desert. We're
exactly,
just,
exactly. So, hey, your icon showed up, but I don't see you on the map. I can see one above your head.
I can see it above your head, but I don't see it on the map. We may have to replay.
Yeah. All right, is Darth you coming out? All right, leaving party, rejoining party. There we go. All right.
There you are.
There we go. Yeah, now I see your icon on the map. Okay.
They're gonna have to work on that one.
That's something they seriously need to work on. As much as is something we need to work on for PvP, the grouping up system.
It's an easy fix, but I mean, it's just every time that's gonna bug me. Can you fix that?
Yeah, that is
that little ledge up there.
Little ledge. What ledge? Oh, what the hell is that doing there? Hang on.
I can see my eyeballs on my teeth.
Fixed.
No, that hurt.
Falling hurts. Fall damage is a thing. All right. Where's Darth? Is he coming?
I don't know. He's maybe gone off. Oh yeah, reset. I've got nothing on the map, so I'll just follow you. Have you got these?
I've got the first 3 zones unlocked. No, I haven't.
I don't have any. So.
No, I don't. And did we come in the middle? No, we did. There's an entrance. Oh, that's the entrance was there. Yeah, I actually haven't scanned this. I think there's a scanner in one of these boxes. Yep, there's probes. Respawn beacon. I don't see a scanner in there.
We need 2 copper ingots and an EMF generator. We don't have the stuff to make one. Hey, Catherine.
Hey, Kith.
How you doing?
Hey, Kith. How you doing? What's up? I'm on stream, so...
Speak to a couple of the labs. Just stopping here to research the blueprints before I head out again.
Okay, well, yeah, we're going to run labs too. Would you like to join us? I am streaming, by the way.
Why not?
Is someone shooting at us?
Yeah, I was gonna say someone's shooting at the base. I don't see anyone moving.
I don't see anybody around. There's some weirdos in my base. Yes, it's us. Was that you, Merlin? I think Merlin was shooting at us. All right, it's hot up here. I'm getting downstairs. All right. You know what I didn't bring? I didn't bring bandages either.
Go on your Discord for voice.
Yeah. Go on my Discord for voice.
Pop down then.
All right. JKC, make sure he has access. If not, drag him into the channel.
Already on it.
I figured you were. All right, I need to grab a respawn beacon and put down here below the base. We got a crap ton of them in the box. So I'm not seeing... I don't have a probe launcher. Darth, if you're listening, I need a probe launcher.
I know in Shinobi's base in the one of the hangars, there's a probe launcher in the box there because I borrowed it to do a couple of probes.
Yeah, okay, I'll go grab that then because I need a probe launcher because I haven't probed the base, this area, so...
I've done this one and the one next door, but
All
no
right,
more than
let
that.
me run over to D-Dude's base. It's right here. I'm not even going to bother flying. I'm just going to run up there. This is one of the faction bases up here, so... And I have access to it. Let me check the hangar.
Just giving him the stream, buddy.
There it is. There we go. That'll work. All right, grab that out of there.
You're only my fault there.
This is why I wear out suspensor belts so fast. Actually, I probably gotta get up higher, way higher than this to do this. But let's see if I can launch it from the top of the roof.
Go up the rock face just up there.
Yeah. Oh, this survey's already been performed. Okay, so yeah, I have scanned this block. Okay, it's the one next door I haven't scanned.
Yeah, A3 has got one testing station and 2 racks, and then
All right. Yeah, I
next
need,
door has got a testing station and a rack.
Yeah, we need to find where they are because we don't
yeah,
haven't scanned it.
yeah, we haven't
yet.
scanned it, so we got to work.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, I'll come up here and land by. I'll come up here and land by the kids. I think they're in the next zone over. Are they in the next zone over?
The one to the west, I've found the. I know where the testing station is for that one and where the entrance
Alright.
is.
I'm in 2A now. I'll land on this rock here and set this off.
That probably is quite high enough. I went to the bigger rock off to the right. Where you got sort of the road, the path up.
Oh, yeah, 16 more meters.
Jump up. IronWulf.
Now I'll fly over to the other rock.
I was gonna say I'm right above you. Just jump up.
I know.
I'll provide you with 16 meters.
Yeah, the testing station in this one is over here as I'm drifting towards the entrance.
All right. I'm gonna set this probe off and I'll meet you over there.
I'll just head over towards him as well then.
So, Kith, what do you think of the devs' plan to fix the PvP?
It's going to increase because let's face it, if you're just doing PvE, there are at the moment there are what 7 labs which you can do in about sort of what
About 20 minutes.
be generous, say sort of half an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously that's going to help, and hopefully that means there's going to be small spots of titanium and Stradivarian moss.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
they said.
well.
They're going to put small areas of it in that people can mine.
So it means people will be able to get somewhere with it.
Well, my biggest problem is all you're doing is taking all of those assholes and sticking them in a smaller zone.
Yeah, but the difference is at the moment, basically, all those arseholes, you know, they don't really have at least this way, the people have a more reasonable chance to get better gear before going up against those arseholes.
Yeah, but that's not going to fix the problem. The problem is, and I still believe, armed scout ornithopters are
Oh, yeah.
are the biggest issue. It says scout in the name. I mean, put a bolter on it. Put a heavy bolt, heavy dart thrower or something like that. But scouts should not be armed.
Yeah.
I mean, the armor on a tier 6 scout is the same as a tier 6 assault, which is slower.
Yeah.
So why would you use the assault?
Yeah.
You know, it's simple game mechanics. You know, reducing the size of the PvP area isn't going to fix the problem. Yeah. Slowing down a scout because you put rockets on it and it overheats a little more ain't going to fix the problem.
Did you guys go in already?
Yeah, we're in.
I'm downstairs.
Me and him are down the stairs.
Yeah, I was changing my setup.
You know, the problem is fundamental. You know, the game mechanics itself. Hey, welcome back. You know, is the fact that you can turn around with a couple of scouts and wreck someone's world that you really shouldn't be able to do.
Okay, so what's on the agenda? What are we doing?
We're doing labs.
Labs, perfect.
Oh shit, I'm down. I really need to grab me a drill shot. Nice sword. Which sword is that? It's got the green glow.
The glowing thing.
Yeah.
Is an ability. So this is the jolt sword.
Oh, okay.
So this is the one above the spark.
Yeah,
right.
That's what I've got.
Okay. The jolt sword. Okay, I don't have the jolt. I'm running around with a Regis right now, so I think I've got
an eye out for that one.
Yeah, I need
the
to.
Regis is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm just not good at. Well, I'm not good at hand to hand for two reasons. One, I'm just not good at it, and two, I'm in America and the lag sucks.
Yeah, what I find, because I use one hand-to-hand skill, and that's retaliate.
Right.
Because what that does is basically you fire it off, and if someone then attacks you in the next couple of seconds, it automatically parries and does a big chunk of damage to them,
right,
including bleed. And also, you don't need to have your sword drawn to be able to use it. So basically, I just fire off that skill, and
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be a melee only sword equipped type thing.
Yeah. But retaliate, I think, really it's a non-melee build's skill.
Right.
Okay.
Because of the way it actually works.
All right, what lab are we in?
First one to the left as you come through on the left side.
37. I'm guessing.
I
There's also the wreck of the Hyperbatus.
Well,
Yeah.
I just scanned the area, so I'm not sure what it is. So
Yeah, I'm not actually getting
Another
anything
Mark
from
V
this one
buggy
because I
car.
did it, done it too soon.
yeah, it's 37. You're correct. So
Send your party invite, Snarf.
all right.
Show party
Who's this?
invites. Accept.
There's a random following us.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because we're clearing. I mean, there's more than one. There's more than one. There's a bunch of people in here.
It sucks.
Well, I
have to
mean,
find no. I have to find scrap laying around because I don't have a damn salvaging tool on me right now.
okay. What do you need it for?
I'm in the bottom of the rift, and I need to make another blood bag so I can freaking collect enough blood
Oh,
from the
okay.
deserters. So I need to
Double
find some,
sealed still tank again.
just some random
Ooh, this is one reason I come out here.
salvage laying on the
Intel.
ground.
This is one of the reasons why I come in here to gather this intel because it's 30 points a pop.
Yep.
And let's
So
see.
where the hell's the way in?
Assault module boost 5. Well, I mean, there's a bunch of ships on the ground out in front. The entrance is to the north side.
He cut a Mark 5, excellent.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't get the main.
Yeah, I
I
got
can't get
one.
the main seat thing though. That's regenerated, but the constellation box hasn't regen for me yet.
We're not really snatching bodies out here. We've got a box full of bodies back at the base.
No,
I'm
my
not.
constellation box-
I'm not. Go ahead.
The constellation box, i.e. the main loop,
Right.
hadn't regen for me, but one of the other ones did.
Oh, okay.
I'd got the
Yeah.
that's why I got the Catray Mark 5.
I got the steady assault booster for Mark 5 for assault. It's what I have on mine. Is one of those on my
Yeah,
assault.
I need to craft mine and get it on there.
Am I just fucking blind that I don't see you guys? What the hell?
You are to the northwest of us.
Yeah.
We're coming up now.
Is the entrance on the ground? Is it?
Yeah,
in
it's
the
entrance
rock
on the ground. Yeah, it's down here.
Oh,
Bunch of ornithopters are sitting on the ground. Why have I got one wing kind of kicked
There you
out?
are. I see you. Over here, Snarf.
Where's over
Turn,
here?
turn to your left slightly. Here, come over here. Look. You see me?
Yes.
Over here. There's
Here,
the entrance.
I'll
there.
send you a signal. Can you see that?
What the hell is that?
That is a laser cannon.
That's cool.
Nice.
That is 600 points of damage per second. Oh, I want to check the range on it. Go up. I'm going to see how. I want to see how. I want to. Yeah, it says accurate is 80. All right, you're out of range.
Out of range. Okay, go up and down. See when. Oh, there, you're hitting me there.
All right. So what? How high are you?
I'm at 566 right now.
You're at 566.
Let me
What's
creep back up.
guys over here? Like he's like, what the hell you got? Let me see. Let me get in here and I'll see where I'm at. I'm sitting at 470. You were at 560. So so range is about 90 meters.
It's not horrible.
That's not bad.
Right, where's the next one?
What? All right, we need to head east because I still got
East?
zones. Yeah, yeah.
The intel.
Oh, is there more?
Oh,
Is there
okay.
is there another zone over there we need to unlock?
I just saw ornithopters and I thought that was you guys.
Oh yeah, A1. We haven't scanned A1, but A1 I think is a PvP zone, isn't it?
Yeah,
No.
see.
No, all of A should pretty much be PVE.
No. See, and that's the thing is in between these islands we're on, there are PvP zones. So not all of A is a PvE zone.
Well, the only parts that aren't are the ones that kind of where the shield wall is gone.
Where the shield wall is gone.
now in A1. There's
Yeah,
still
yeah.
shield wall around.
Yeah, yeah. We find a rock to land on. It's
Don't have a probe though.
Just drop
Over
down
here,
and land, and then you can jump on mine. I'll lift you up.
well, he doesn't have a probe gun. I have a probe gun.
That's what I'm saying. If you land, you can jump on top of mine, and I'll lift you up to the right height.
Well, I mean,
Saves finding a rock.
I was gonna say just over here, the rocks look pretty high enough.
La, la, la,
yeah, it's good here. You want to?
la, la.
Dudes, while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna
Mhm.
transfer stuff.
Yeah, there's a like off the edge there. If you go off that shield wall, there's a little bit of PvP zone there, and there's also in between when we run back and forth. All right, opening it up, and there's 2 wrecks in this zone, but no lab. Yeah, Kiss up in B1. You're actually in B1.
No, I'm not. Am I?
Yeah, I'm looking
right,
on the.
I'm right on the line.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. You're right on the line. Depends how I move. If I move the map up high enough, it shows you in the zone. But
Yeah. I didn't have any message back crossing over.
okay, yeah, so you're right on the edge of it. All right, so I guess we'll head east and see find the labs that way. When I was out here the other night, I was scouting. I scouted most of C except for like one, except for 1A and B, but I scanned like 1, 2, and 3 all the way out to the shield wall mostly. I didn't scan a lot of the inner area there. So, unlike Darth, who scanned all 81 zones of the
Yes, I
deep
did.
desert in one night.
Yes, I did. I was busy.
Absolute animal.
Are you going on a go slow, Wolf? You seem to be going a lot slower than me.
Well, I mean, my ornithopter has slowed down.
Oh shit, they just respawned.
Uh-oh. Do you need help? Do we need to come back? Okay.
I'm running. I'm just gonna run.
Yeah, 81 zones, all 9x9 grid. He did the entire thing in one night. And didn't get ganked.
Nope. And I came back with a full run of titanium, and then a half run of stravidium and spice each.
All right, yeah, there's lab 185 in the next zone.
Yep.
I've already...
I'm heading to the entrance to it.
all right, yeah. Apparently I had already scanned that zone, so... I did scan some of it. Yeah, that's where we're based at, yeah, so I scanned that earlier.
No, I see it.
Oh, we're addicts, absolutely.
We might have to do the ships instead of the labs, because that just gave the spice-infused duraluminum. That's not exactly what we're after.
I mean, the
No,
lab
Spi-
seems to give that
testing
too.
stations, though.
Yeah.
You get some of that in the testing stations. Well, you only ever get it in the proper loot box at the end, of course, but...
Yeah.
I didn't realize how little freaking plant fiber there is out here in the rift.
Oh, there's, like, yeah.
Like, I think I found like 3 plants so far.
All right, are we in? I think
Yeah, we're in.
Kiss already in. All right, I'm headed in. All right, Merlin, you have a good night.
Oh no, that's not. I wasn't sure if
Think
that
it-
was someone I saw over there, but no.
I think it would have been faster to just freaking fly home and grab a couple extra blood bags.
It probably would have been.
Alright. I'm doing those, drop yourself in the middle of nowhere survival challenges.
Mm-hmm.
can I survive in the rift with no tools?
Well, you can't survive the deep desert because you can't walk from one server to the other. I mean, there are a ton of, places out there you can just go get a ride back.
Now,
But, what's the challenge in that?
Wolf, I was watching somebody yesterday on a YouTube short,
Mhm.
and the dude crossed one of those damn boundaries on foot.
Did he?
Yeah, I don't know how, but
Maybe,
because he was jumping through this.
maybe he was a hacker. Because you know what? To me, it's like stump honey.
Yeah,
Stump funny. The non-existent when you really need it stuff.
Yeah.
Totally exists.
Okay, where
No
the
intel.
fuck?
Okay,
You can't seem to find us for shit, can you?
I can't. Is this on the ground also? I don't
Yeah,
see your
yeah.
ornithopters.
Mendex.
My
Rental.
ornithopter is 572 meters west by northwest of my location.
Well, I am at your guys' location, so you didn't bring ornithopters, is what you're saying.
No, I brought an ornithopter. You're over us, laying in the sand.
Mine's an assault, so you can't miss that.
Yeah, yeah. So is mine.
I apparently am missing it. I must be blind today. I have no other explanation besides.
So you got caught the same way. You got caught in the
blind.
quicksand. You couldn't get out. I mean, I got out. I just could not get across it. I could turn and go every other direction, but I could not cross that border because of the quicksand. And I think that's crap. Absolute crap. I should be able to cross it.
I don't mind if I do take that advanced servox that someone's dumped there because I didn't want them.
Hell, I
Probably
picked
got
up
about a million of them back at the base.
well, yeah, but you know what? Those, I think, aren't those part of the Lines Rod too? I mean, we have a list. We have a list in the Discord that has it. So
Take everything. If it's not tied down, I'm taking it.
that's it.
If he is tied down, you're going to give it a bit of a wiggle. To see
If,
if
yeah,
you can
if
get
it is
right.
tied down, I'm going to hit it with a cutting laser and see if I can cut it loose. What do you mean it was bolted to the floor? I don't care. Like, I even take
Was it?
the darts because that way I ain't got to make them.
Oh, I'm done with taking darts. I hardly ever use guns anymore. I use my swords.
Ah, well, I'm in
I use
I'm in
my
America.
sniper
I'm in America.
Finally found the entrance just as we're finished.
Yeah,
Well,
I just found it.
I'm still down here. I just got to the.
It'll still be clear anyway. So.
Yeah, I just got to the whatever you want to call this. I call them galaxy chests. Some people.
Yeah, constellation chests, I
Constellation.
call them.
Spice infused duralumin dust. Yeah, I got some of that.
We don't want the duraluminum though.
No, we need
We
the.
want spice infused plastania.
Yeah, and I'm not seeing that. I think we might have to actually go into the deep desert for that.
I think so.
And if we're going to do that, we will record that and put a video out later. We will not do that on camera, on live. Because it's just, no. Not giving the hackers the pleasure of it.
Yeah, I've got 565 advanced servox
Hey,
already. That was because I must have picked up about 368 in that pile that was there. So
somebody found a blueprint they really wanted and dumped all of that.
Yeah.
That's
they
what that
found
was.
something they really wanted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a full stack of them is 50 volume.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, good thing is you brought your assault, so you can always dump into it.
that's exactly what I've done.
I've dumped into my scout.
Yeah. I am going a little slow here. I'm trying to give Darth a chance to catch up with me.
I can't even. I must have went the wrong fucking direction. I can't find the band, and I'm sitting there trying to rush, which isn't making things any better.
When you got to the bottom, when you got to the circular staircase, go to the other side. Go straight to the other side. There's a passageway. It leads you to the band. If you went downstairs, then you went the wrong way.
Okay, so don't go downstairs.
No, band is upstairs. When you came in the room, if you went left or right around the circular staircase that goes down, there's a passageway on the other side that takes you to the band. I'm coming back.
Okay. Oh, hang on. I think I. Okay, we're taking you. I shouldn't have taken all that. I didn't need all that. Drink you.
Okay.
Yeah. Take
Heal,
your
health kits, absolutely.
I'm still using bandages. I don't care.
Oh, I use bandages most of the time, but when I collect health kits, and when I have them, I use them. But
Exactly. Okay, here's a chest. Here's the band right next to it.
okay,
Okay, now I got you. So now I leave room and I
Yep.
go back.
back to stairwell.
And then I go down.
Then you go down. Hi there.
Hi.
Not as much as I'd like to be. And then you go that way. And it's already turned red on me, so I can't follow you. Yeah.
It's fine.
And then you go the other way.
Fine.
All right. I'm going to head out because I need to go scan the next zone. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm not, like you say, Stuart, I'm not giving them the opportunity to snipe me. I will wait until the server, late in the middle of the night at some random time when I look and go, oh, look, server population is extremely low, and that's when I'll go. All right, Alice, you have a good night. Sleep safe.
Good, Alice.
Hi, Alice.
Hey, they're all waiting for me. It's cool.
Where's...
I'll go ahead and dump some of this in my ornithopter. Why is that one wing? Okay, there it goes. Oh, this guy's running around.
On a bike.
Yeah, somebody running around on a bike. Well, he's on the shoreline. That's not the deep desert. This isn't. This is the frickin' beach, man.
There's the intel. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Yeah,
Oh, yummy.
one of the main reasons I do this run is for the intel.
Yep. Everything else, meh.
Yeah,
That
everything
intel,
else.
though,
Oh yeah, that intel is what. Yeah. Do we want to check these wrecks while we're here?
I say
Only-
yes. I mean,
it's
everything is
It's only one person that gets the loot from those, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the wreck, yeah.
yeah, because they're PvP zones.
Yeah. I've got limited space myself, so I'll just sit up here till we're ready to move on.
My luck, I'll get ganked. Man, that would just piss me off. I'm already pissed off enough with the devs as it is.
So we're moving across the desert to the
Yeah,
next
yeah,
zone then?
yeah. We got to cross this little
Oh, I
PvP
went
zone.
the wrong way. I went the wrong way. That's the other door's the way out. Okay, so wrap around to 180.
Medium spice fields are sand crawlable, but honestly, that's not worth taking it out to do it. Because I can harvest, two of us can do a medium spice plume in about 5 minutes, and it takes almost that long to turn the damn thing machine around because it doesn't turn very fast. It really isn't worth using on a small, or definitely not a small, and barely. I mean, you could use it on a medium, but I mean, I can load up an
Guessing
assault.
just landing on this one here is going to be high enough for you to put.
Yeah, I think so. So I'm gonna land
We're
here.
doing the wreck right here.
No, we're not. I passed. If you want to do it, do it. But it's since it's only single loot.
Well, at least I should be able to find my way into the wreck, right?
Yeah, I
Should.
mean, yeah, it's one
Should.
door. It's one door. I hope you can find your way in. All right, and I'll tuck back in here, and I'll down me some water. There we go. And we go ahead and use a bandage.
Vehicle not empty. Why are you not empty? What's in you? Oh shit!
What's in your inventory?
It's what's in my Thopter inventory that I forgot to empty.
Yep.
I have found one.
Yep.
Found a lab.
Yep. I see that.
Found the
Yep. I'm headed that way.
I have bodies in my Thopter that I didn't.
Oh. Are you hoarding bodies again?
Station 148.
Yep. Headed to you now.
Why can't I get into this POI? I'm being rubber band. I can't walk through the door. It's like I'm just rubber banding off of something here.
All right. Well, come on to the testing station then.
Oh, someone's just zipped past me.
Hang on. Maybe that's not actually a door.
But it's not one of us.
Well, I'm not far behind you, kid.
Yeah.
All right. I just marked the landing zone and another assault going in. There's 3 assaults and a scout down there right now.
Sounds like it's a free loot zone then.
Wow, he just like landed on someone's assault. Wow, talk about rude.
Who did?
Whoever just came in just like landed on this on this black assault, just like, I mean, on the nose of it to the point it's bouncing up and down. He's glitched into it because he had freaking people. Oh my God, he'd had to walk another 30 meters. Test server has mediums in the basin? Oh, wow.
Somebody's ran this because it's empty.
Yeah.
I see looted boxes.
Yeah, then
I'll go a little further to look, but there's still some.
I need to
boxes
fuel the
in
base
there.
up, so I'll take those.
I just got the Saturnine still suit boots.
Nice.
I actually got a full Saturnine steel suit that I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Of what
well,
kind?
Saturnine.
I've got Kel's still suit, gloves, and helmet, but I've got the Saturnine main still suit. But I was just using the mercenary boots. So I've effectively now got a full unique set of still suit.
Nice.
Intel.
What the fuck is this one bugged or something?
Yeah,
There's
good
no.
one.
Where's the band? That's what I want to know.
Other side. Well, IronWulf, you're the other side
Yeah.
for the band.
Band's up here.
Well, I'm in the wreck, so that's why
yeah.
I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, right, yeah.
Where's the actual? I missed the constellation chest. Right
Hey,
there.
there's no upper part.
Okay, here's the constellation chest.
That's the spot I can't
I'll
get out
go
of.
to wherever IronWulf is, and I should find it.
Standing in still suit.
Saturnine still suit. That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the good one.
Yep. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's got like what 350 armor. for a
Something
still
like
suit?
that. Yeah.
Holy fuck, that's a lot.
393 armor. It's
Yeah.
got.
It's a
So-
still suit that is basically the same equivalent as heavy armor.
Oh, there it is. Let's see if we're looking.
Well, the mercenary heavy chest plate is 350 armor,
Yeah.
and the still suit's better than it.
Yep. Well, I'm wearing
Mercenary, what's the mercenary? For
I'm
crafting?
wearing Mandrak's chest plate that has 425.
All right, this wreck is completely
Yeah.
useless.
Well, the mercenary is dual aluminium craft,
Mm,
and this still suit's better than it. So it's probably not as good as the Choam heavy armor.
oh,
I am absolutely full.
450, yeah. So it would be.
yeah.
that-
Backpack is
that's
full.
titanium.
Yeah, my scout's full as well.
Your scout's full as well.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna head back because I've done a couple already before.
All right,
with you
man.
guys.
Well, thank you for tagging along, man.
In fact, I've done a couple, logged off, come back, done a couple more, and then just like, oh,
Very cool. Very cool.
I will see you guys around.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Right, have a good one, Kith.
All right. Stay safe, man.
Yep, you too.
That dumps all that. And so let's see, my inventory now is almost full. All right. I need to go back to the fob. Shit. My inventory is almost full.
Yeah, I'm getting the same.
Yeah. All right. Head back to the fob. You know what? I got stuff I could dump, but we can sell that a lot of this stuff
I
too.
mean, while we're on this side, because obviously it's quite a distance back, we're now to just run one more. If we've got room for that.
Yeah, let's do one more. Well, I need to scan the next zone over anyway, so.
Yeah, well that's what I thought. So
Yeah.
at least.
Heading east. All right.
I mean, all the stuff I'm getting really is stackable from it anyway. So
Yeah. The only thing that isn't stackable is like the blueprints and stuff.
yeah, but we don't really need the equipment. The
No,
equipment is easy
yeah,
to
yeah.
get.
I need to dump. I got a bunch of stuff I need to
Dump a
dump
bunch.
here, so I'm gonna dump like.
It's really just blueprints and the
Yeah.
consumables that we need.
Someone else scanning here. Oh, duck. Oh, the 68 meters. Oh, damn. They put this one up there a minute. All right. So let's head to the top of the mountain. Burn a little extra fuel to get up there. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm
Well done.
overheating. I'm overheating.
Fine testing station 93.
Yeah, Chris, I understand there's still an early, the thing with it is they play tested in beta for well over a year. And this is not this is a fundamental issue with what they're doing. I mean, I understand why they want, oh yeah, we'll give them early, they get a scout at tier 4, we'll make it tier 5, we can put some weapons on it and they can start fighting. Just a bad idea.
Fuck!
Oh, I went up to that area, so yeah, I got to come back down to that area. Okay. All right. Well, that was not the zone I wanted to. Yes, high altitude fuel more consumption. Yes.
Oh, this isn't good.
You all right, or you need an assist?
Well, I died and respawned back in the lab, but my ship is over at a wreck. My ornithopter.
Oh. In the other zone.
Yeah.
I,
I'm in.
I'm coming to you.
I'm in. Well, I'm in. No, they're both in A3. I could probably just run it.
I mean, if you can run it, that's fine. But if you need a lift, I will come pick you up. One of the few things we actually ever do with these things, with these assaults, is actually use them to ferry someone back to their vehicle. Yeah, I'm sorry. They built these machines to do a job that they envisioned, and unfortunately, it isn't how the game is being played. And it's not our fault.
I mean, they have a history of games to look back on and say,
Yeah.
look what PvP has done to these games. The PvP area has turned into shit.
Yeah,
It's like that for multiple games that try to incorporate PvP into PvE games. It's just like it turns into just
it's a shit show.
Cesspool.
Yeah, it turns into a shit show.
All the worst people in gaming come out in PvP to hunt PvEers. It happens every single time without fail.
Yeah, without fail.
And the only thing you can do is have strong moderators.
Yeah,
that come in and
you need
just keep
active
banging
moderate. You need active
on-
moderation. If you're going to run PvP, that's what they do in Rust. You have someone who monitors the server. I mean, and they can monitor multiple servers. I mean, we have someone in the faction who monitors not Dead by Daylight. What the game is that he's a mod on? Is it Dead by Daylight? I forget which one it is.
He was on last night.
He was on last night. We were talking last night.
Yeah, he was fucking with people.
Yeah, because he's an active moderator on a game, and he has the software to go in and watch what people are doing. He can catch them cheating, and when he catches them cheating, he bans them. And I'm sorry, but for one, the anti-cheat they used is a problem. And there's some other issues. There's a lot of client-side things that are done that should be done on the server side. Anytime you give the client side of the game the ability to do certain things, you're opening it up for exploits. Because if it's on my machine, someone can modify it. I'm not saying I could, not saying I couldn't. My history is not that, I've done some dark things in the web before, so, and we looked it up. We can find the software to monitor. I could put a piece of software on my machine and see everybody who's in the deep desert. You can buy it. Like $50 the software costs. Guy's selling it openly. The cheat that the guy used to steal someone's carrier, he made a YouTube video basically advertising this is how you can take someone's equipment, because it's client side.
Nice. It's got double intel from this place.
Nice. So
I also got a second pair of the Sat9 Stillsuit boots.
no, they haven't learned the lessons from other PvP games. They really haven't, And the thing is don't get me wrong. I like PvP. I love playing against other players instead of just against machines, because until AI gets to the point that it can outthink players, there's always room for because we figure out the pattern. We know what they do. You figure out
It needs to be balanced.
Yeah, but it does need to be balanced.
If it's going to be PvP, it needs to be balanced and fair.
Yeah,
Fair
and
fight. Otherwise, it's
it's not.
not fun. It's not fun for everyone if it's not balanced and fair.
Yeah, we got in early. I was in on the 5th, like everybody, like a lot of other people. And the only reason why we got as far ahead as we did is because, well, my guys were the IWC, and we pushed hard. We didn't go through a lot of the storyline. We drove hard to get to the deep desert, to get the equipment and do the things we did. And we still got ganked because of cheaters. You know, by all rights, we should have dominated when we got to the deep desert. We were better. We were equipped. We were one of the first few people to be in the deep desert. But we got to the deep desert, and already there's guys out here with, you know, tier 5 ornithopter gunships. And I'm not going to call them scouts anymore. They're fucking gunships. Plain and simple. They're gunships. You know. And I know this stream is going to get limited monetization because of my language. But you know what? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, there comes a point. It's just
There comes
too
a
much.
point where you just got to say what you got to say. And if I hurt someone's feelings about it, I'm fucking... No, I'm not sorry.
This jar of fucks is empty.
Yeah, my jar of fucks is over. I dumped it all out on the floor. It spilled over everywhere, you know. And, you know, that's just who I am. Oh, yes, I'm Dreamweaver. I am on a rant. I've been on a rant the entire time. You know, I'm not sure how long you've been here, but I can rant some more. I definitely got more rant in me.
He's really good at it.
Yeah, I got more rant in me, believe me. Oh, wait, I didn't dump all this shit. I see, like, I don't need some of this stupid shit. Like, full suspensor belt. Now, those actually have a use.
My favorite one.
Well,
Well,
the full suspensor belt is better than the fucking
well,
planet one.
plus, those are part of the lounge rod. You know, so, I mean, yeah, I gotta, like, I don't want to throw shit away. I hate throwing stuff away. But, you know, tier 4 power pack, I'll dump that. Buggy tier 5 PSU, I'll dump that. That's crap.
Wolf, remember how the other day we were talking about how they're making some of the uniques into blueprints that you can craft?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't remember how we all got that handheld life scanner for the mission.
Yeah.
We thought it was a unique that we'd never be able to fix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found a handheld life scanner Mark III blueprint.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, I got one of them.
Yeah.
I got one ages ago, but I never bothered with it because I didn't think it was useful
Yeah.
until I realized I needed it for a damn mission.
You need
Had
the
to go
life
all-
scanner for a mission?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I haven't run into that. Was that one of the
There's one-
Atreides
there was one
missions?
mission.
Or
No, I think it was the Bene Gesserit missions. While I was going through them, there's one you have to get to a certain point, and then you've got to use your hand scanner to reveal the way.
Oh, that's not the life
Oh.
scanner, though. That's just a regular hand scanner.
No, well, the thing is, earlier on in the quest line, it gave me this scanner, and you have to use that.
fuel
But
cell.
because I'd gone back to my base and just ditched it, because I wasn't going to use it,
Ditch those.
I had to then go back to my base.
Get
to
more of
pick it
those
up.
later.
So,
All right.
bit of a pain in the ass, but hey ho.
Oh, I got his gloves too for the still suit. So I got the suit. I got the
That's
gloves.
it.
You've dropped all that stuff.
What stuff? I dropped a bunch of shit.
A galaxy chest with no schematics in it. That's interesting.
That happens every once in a while. I've run into like one or two of them.
Yeah, I am like so overloaded now. Dump that. Scout ornithopter wings. Dump that.
That's all that's in here? Oh, it's tiny, too. Maybe that's why there was no,
I have no more slots. That's what's going on now. Alright. So Galaxy chest got. And I get out of here.
Alright. So I stopped there for fuck all.
Well, I think I'm going to head back to Haga Basin because
Yeah, I'm pretty well loaded up. I think I'm gonna do the same thing here.
I
I
want
gotta
to come
find
to
my
where
way-
you guys are.
I gotta
Where
find
are
my
you
way out
guys?
now. I got lost. Back to the chopper. Yes, back to the chopper.
Why don't
Or
they
the
see you
chopper.
guys on the map?
I managed to get a couple of more if we're going to trade these missions done. So I think I am good for now.
All right, man.
Because I need to at least try to get some sleep today.
Yeah, you got to work tonight, so
Yep.
Did I miss a switch somewhere? I think I'm trapped. Was there a key? Where's the key at? There should be a key for that door. There's the key. Oh, did Intel pop back up? Or was that the first time I grabbed it? I think I walked right by. I was ranting. I do that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just think their solution to PvP issues are lame and not very well thought out. Okay, now that was the way over there. Head towards the ornithopter. That is the way out. Crossed here, yeah. Well, folks, I think that is all the time we have today for a stream. I'd like to thank everyone for being here and listening to my rant. And for those who weren't here earlier, my landlord is selling my house in a couple of months, so I'm going to have to relocate. I don't know where we're going. I'm not sure how long that it will take. So there may be a short period of time where I am off the air. I will try to let you know when that happens, and also.
Oh, why can't I swing, please? Oh, Jesus.
So we'll see what happens there, and yeah. So like I say, I'm going to be recording some rafts soon. We have that. We're going to play some of that, and Sunday we will be back to 7 Days to Die 2.0. So until next time, folks, thank you for being here. If you like what you're seeing, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to support me and the channel, you can either become a YouTube member or become a Patreon. All donations are welcome and helpful. And thank you for just being here. And have a good day. And I will see you down the road. Good night, folks.
Good night.
Later, guys.
And I will see you guys later.
All right, man.
All right, later, count.